this is kind of an impromptu video because obviously I'm driving, and I just dropped my dog off at my mom's house before work, and I am feeling a certain way. I don't know, and maybe I'm the dumb one, because sometimes I get excited about things and then I want to talk about them to the people I love, and I forget that, not everybody is on the same page. My mom is still really deep into the woo. I mean, she believes that, Atlantis is real and somehow, aliens helped our evolution. Not Darwinism, no, it was aliens. The whole point is she still believes all the things, but I was like, my Godless Paganism book came in, I'm super excited about it, and I thought, oh my god, I can still participate in some rituals, and I can, maybe still connect with my mother on some things when it comes to her belief system. The whole point is that I was fucking excited about it, and I kind of told her about it, and it did not go as I thought it was going to go. I got the whole, well, what's the fucking point if you don't believe in anything? And it's like, well, it's kind of like with atheistic Jews. It's just the love of the ritual and the community, and it just makes me feel good, setting intentions, mindfulness, whatever. And I mentioned, kind of almost it's like an open label placebo effect. She's like, well, that's too complicated for me, and blah. I don't know, she just, fucking shat on it. And I'm just a little surprised. I'm a little hurt. And don't get me wrong, me and my mother do have a good relationship, and it's not like I'm in this situation, which some people have experienced, where they lose their faith and then they're fucking disowned by their family, or they talk about how they're gonna go to hell and all these terrible things are gonna happen to them. Thankfully, the belief system that I grew up in doesn't believe in a hell, and my mother's not condemning me to anything. I know it hurts her that I don't believe as she believes. And even something, so she's big on the holistic thing, she's big on the pseudoscience, and already she's telling me about this weird herbal medication. Our German Shepherds have allergies, and so she's talking about, all the holistic vets, this is the herb we need to, or whatever it is, this holistic medication we need to put our dogs on because the Cytopoint injections or the Apoquil is too expensive, and the holistic vets rave about it. And I'm like, is it studied at all? Is it peer-reviewed study? And she didn't appreciate that. She's like, well, I just give you the med so you can do your own research. And I hate that argument of authority, all these holistic doctors say it's good, so it's good. I took my dog to a holistic doctor originally for her spine disease, and my cat for her allergies, and he did not help us. He did not help us at all. He actually told me my dog would get better once her spine all fused together, which is not the case, because her fucking spine is getting so inflamed, it's affecting the nerves, and she's having a hard time walking. But whatever. Thankfully, we have a lot. I actually have a vet now that her specialty is animal sport medicine. So bones are her jam, but either way, it's just, I'm amazed that she got so offended that I just asked, hey, is this medication or herb you're talking about, has it been studied? Because I don't want to give my dog, who's already on pain medication, who's already, on some shit, that might affect her kidneys or liver. I know, I'm just kind of babbling and ranting, but to be honest, I think it hurts because I have this belief that mothers and daughters should get along. And if my mom loves me and loves all the things that I'm doing, then I'm not failing in life. And that might not be a logical value to have, because we're both humans. We both have our own ideas about the world. And all because my mother doesn't understand me doesn't mean that I failed in some way. And I think also too, growing up, I was kind of a geeky kid. I loved to draw, which was fine, but I really loved anime. Oh my god, and she did not understand She didn't understand a lot of things I was into as a kid, and because of the shit she dealt with because my grandparents were terrible human beings. It's actually, I'm happy they're dead. They were terrible, very abusive, very mentally ill. I'll give that to my mom. She broke a lot of cycles of abuse. That's the environment that she grew up in. So when she doesn't understand something, she poo-poos it. And a lot of things I was into as a kid, she poo-pooed because she didn't understand it, or she thought it was weird, or whatever. I'm just feeling like I'm 10 years old again, and somehow, because my mother thinks what I'm into is weird or doesn't understand it, somehow I'm a failure. And I know it's kind of weird. Again, it's one of those videos, just kind of like I'm feeling a certain way, so I just want to get it out. And this is my outlet to do that. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you when I see you.